Here were my friends. I just don't trust you.
The movie just say, okay, you never reach there.
No, this is episode one.
Like I knew him. I want thought something. I just remember saying it could be massive spoiler.
Smile and wave, boys.
Original soundtracks and awesomeness of epic movies.
And a direct continuation from the previous
Sundays, 8 p.m. on your number one talk station, 95.1, Nigeria Info. Let's talk movies right now. Welcome to the cinematic world of movies. Any questions?
Very quickly, we ask you, are there questions that you have or you would like us to answer? Well, we're here for you, and that's why it's called the movies. I'm the man with no name.
And I'm Focus, the Batman. Thank you for joining us this sweet evening as we bring you your cinematic world of movies and TV alike. You know how we do the show now. We are live on Instagram at Popcorn and Reels and also live on
YouTube at Popcorn and Reels. It's one word, that's POPCORNANDREELS. One word, no space in between. Just put it there and you'll definitely catch us live on Instagram and on YouTube. Okay, let's jump straight into what we have for you inside this week. But of course, you know that we also have gist from last week and the box office, we have movie news. There's a lot to go around.
Exactly. And since this is the first show for the month of March, the first show
Oh,
for the
that's
month
true.
of March,
Wow.
we know what March holds in terms of its calendar because in 2 days' time, we'll be having Daredevil Born Again. Yes. So starting off with all the new releases, not a lot. I mean, it's the end of the month into a new month. So yeah, we just have a movie with Woody Harrelson in it called Last Breath. It's a biographical drama movie about somebody who was stuck 3,000 feet below sea level and how they had to rescue him and all that. And it also had Cliff Curtis in it. So that dropped this week. Also, we have episode 6 of season 3 of Invincible. And we have the voice of Aaron Paul as Paraplex.
Very annoying voice. So let me start first with saying his voice is annoying. Or that's how he was modeled to sound. Because Paraplex, that guy is annoying. Oh, that guy is an annoying character. You know when somebody, you know that thing where they say when you want to take on vengeance, you should dig a grave for yourself for two. But this time Baba dig a grave for a full family. But any which way, the guy is annoying. He's annoying.
So yes, voiced by Aaron Paul, Powerplex made his appearance in Invincible episode 6 season 3, and it was a very decent episode, even though the trope of superhero destroyed this thing must pay.
You must pay.
It's a trope that has been played. That happened in Civil War, in the Marvel Captain America 3, and it also happened in Batman v Superman, and a lot. It has been happening. So there you have it. And also we have episode 4 of season 3 for Richard. Yes. What's that his name?
Oh, episode 4 has come out.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that his name again?
That's the guy that is playing the role of Richard.
Yes.
Let me just
Alan
call him
Richardson.
Yeah, let me just call him the former Aquaman. Personally, I would have loved that guy, but he doesn't have the charisma of what's this our tattoo organ name again?
Jason Momoa.
No, he doesn't have the charisma of Jason Momoa, but he's still good. He's doing a fantastic job in Richard. So yeah, that's out. Also, episode was it 8 or 9 of Solo Leveling also dropped yesterday. Sakimoto Days also dropped yesterday. Blue Exorcist also dropped yesterday. These are some animes that episodes are out and you can go check them out.
Exactly. So those are the things that dropped this week as we are sailing through the month of March. And last week, of course, we have movies like The Monkey, and we had Cleaner with Daisy Ridley in it, directed by Martin Campbell, who did Casino Royale and Golden Eye. And also we had The Unbreakable Boy, and then Richard that dropped episode 1 all the way to 3, and then Invincible season 3 episode 4.
What days do Invincible and Richard? What days do we expect
Fridays.
episodes? Fridays. Oh, okay.
They're Thursday night. Then we get to see them on Friday for those of us. And now for those of you looking for some little bits of John Wick level action, and not John Wick level, but like No, mindless is what I wanted to
Mindless
say.
violence.
Yes, based on what Yaro said, because
I was the one who posted it saying that it
think-
was mindless
I
violence.
don't think Yaro understand what the meaning of mindless violence was. Mindless violence is what you find in this Josh Hartnett movie called Fight or Flight. It's a movie about a guy who was sent on a mission into a plane to secure a particular person, and then it turned out that the entire plane was filled with assassins. They were out to get him and his target. So that is what you call mindless. The movie knew what it was, and it didn't hide it from those chainsaw. I mean, you see that?
Okay, so talking about mindless violence now, who posted that Demon City? That's on Netflix.
Yes.
I think it's a Korean movie also. So Korean or Japanese?
One of them.
So
that also had mindless because it
mindless
was in the
violence.
trailer. You could see it in the trailer. It was mindless violence. So Yaro, never you call John Wick mindless violence.
So in this, I'll have to go with Yaro and agree with
How
Yaro
is it
that
mindless?
John Wick is mindless violence.
How is it mindless?
So
Explain now.
they just the kiki themselves. Like you know that if you enter a place, people must fall.
It's not mindless. That doesn't make it mindless.
Okay, so what? So if you talk about everybody's just dying, everybody's just fighting. That's what was happening in John Wick. Yes, he had a very good plot of somebody who is seeking revenge. Same thing with Demon City. Somebody who is seeking revenge. They killed his family. He was an assassin. He did his final job, and now he's retiring, only for him to get home and then they murdered his family. They shot him thinking he would die. He was in a vegetative state. But Baba, they came to visit him in the hospital. Baba recovered from vegetative state, continuing killing spree. That was just it. Anywhere he enters, people drop. So yeah, they sent other assassins to find him. But you see the blood and gore. That is what we see as mindless violence.
But that's the thing. That is not mindless violence. It's like saying, because of blood and gore, then you call a movie like Final Destination mindless violence.
No, that one is not mindless
those
violence.
Those are clinical finishes for art. I don't even know the English.
So where is the clinical finishing for John Wick? Because we had people with chainsaws, we had people with knife, we had people with sword.
Chainsaw.
John Wick.
In
yes.
John Wick.
Yes.
Chainsaw.
Somebody holds something where they do
lie.
Chainsaw. If they don't get them, then because it's mindless violence.
It was not mindless, it was artistic. Why am I arguing?
So if it's artistic, then it's not mindless.
Okay, guys. So yeah, no, it cannot be mindless if it's artistic.
Oh, so wait now. Then fight or flight. Then it is not mindless violence.
It is mindless.
How?
Okay. So in a concise space like a plane, you carry chainsaw. They dig into people. You are even stoning the chainsaw. They hand for person head about now. That's mindless.
That's
gore. There's nothing.
That's gore. No, that's gore.
There's nothing artistic about that.
Okay, wait. Okay, so
But see that. Okay, let me just use that. Let me just use that example.
No, let's leave John Wick and go to
Sisu now is mindless, but artistically.
Which one is artistic? No, Baba, you cannot shift goalposts.
Sisu, no. Sisu is
Mr. Nobody.
Nobody is not mindless. It's not mindless.
They took time. There was enough space. They were breeders. John Wick did not have breeders.
John Wick didn't need breed. All the kills were stylistic.
Guys,
the place where he had to use a horse. He had to tap a horse to kill somebody.
Guys. Is John Wick? So if you have seen Sisu, if you have seen Nobody, if you have seen Demon Cities on Netflix, if you have seen Fight or Flight, I beg. What's your definition personally of mindless violence?
Mindless. Let us even mindless violence
in movies.
Mindless violence. No, mindless violence.
Wait, your violence again, M.
Wait.
Guys, the number to be a part of the show is 080-399-30137. So, mindless violence, a violent act that is done without thought.
And is not intended to achieve anything.
Then what would you say,
John Wick? I thought they said John Wick is not done with thought and intended to achieve anything. This Baba. Guys, join this conversation. Is John Wick considered a mindless violence?
The fight or the violence you see in John Wick
Yes.
is considered mindless violence.
It is not. On this hill, I will die.
My brother, be very careful with that one because the way people they think they die nowadays, it is very, very shocking. But anyway, guys, you can be a part of the show. We've called the WhatsApp number. You can send in your voice note or you can type your messages. The reason why we try as much as possible not to take calls is because of the network issues. But please, on WhatsApp, you can communicate with us and definitely we'll be communicating back. It's 080-999-30137. I'm going to be like this okra soup I thought this night.
It's occurring you.
It's occurring me. Well, anyway, guys, let's hear from you. And don't forget, we are also on YouTube. That is at Popcorn and Reels. And on Instagram at Popcorn and Reels is one word. POPCORNANDREELS is one word. Let's hear from you. If you want to join in on the conversation, you are free. Do you consider John Wick mindless violence, Mr. Nobody mindless violence? Do you consider Demon Cities on Netflix mindless violence, or Fight or Flight, or other movies that have such tropes? Let's hear from you.
That has such tropes, yes.
Welcome back to your number one talk news and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Guy, Demon City, the guy could just be, wah. As in, the way they move, like his mind is singular. All the people will kill me, I must kill them. All the people will kill me, I must kill them. I was like, guy. Okay, they can't add some kind. The reason why that thing vexes me now, say they can't add some kind of stupid story for the side we know it's just supposed to follow. You won't come kill bad guy. You won't come kill the bad guy. Now only at the end you can't find out say the bad guy and twin. Oh no.
Talk news and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
I'm back.
On the movies.
Nigeria Info 95.1.
So we are back, guys, with the discussion, and we asked you a question before we went on that short break. What do you consider movies with such tropes? Do you consider them mindless violence? But still, we're back with the gist.
Still back on the gist, talking about mindless. It is said that something that is unthinking, that is careless, that is thoughtless, that is gratuitous, reasonless, senseless, and unreasonable is what you can classify as mindless.
Now, this one is a Google AI
Yes, in
definition.
terms of the meaning for movies.
So, are there movies that are considered mindless violence? Let's see some examples.
Some examples. Okay, I will see them. But first,
let's hear from you.
Let's hear from you. And we're talking on a sad note. Straight into our cinematic movie just right now. Gene Hackman, who happened to won an Academy for The French Connection back in the 70s, and also was the first man to portray Lex Luthor in a live action movie, sadly passed away at the age of 95. I wouldn't even say sadly. I mean, don't try now, 95.
Yeah, but it's the way is the way and manner in which he passed.
Because police said Gene Hackman, his wife Betsy,
and one of their dogs,
and their dog were all found dead in their home. Now, at first, they said there was no foul play, but there's an active
the door was open.
Death investigation going on. And right now, there seems to be a reason to think there's
reasonable doubt to that suggests that foul play might have been involved. So yeah, it's really on a sad note though.
Yeah. And this one is really, really on the side note because I have just watched Eurotrip recently as Mitchell Trachtenberg sadly passed away at the age of
Yeah.
39. A lot of us knew her from Buffy the Vampire Slayer as Dawn, and she passed away at the age of
Funny
39.
enough, I actually remember her more from Eurotrip.
Eurotrip was around 2004.
Yeah, that was the period when there
it
were
was
those
from-
type of movies.
Yes. It was from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I knew her first, and
I really now remember Eurotrip. Like Eurotrip was one movie that I really enjoyed. It was crazy.
as well that scene that was not trending at one particular point where she followed one Spanish guy, and after the guy talked to her, I want us to have to have fun, do this, come back to my villa, and then he not mentioned his wife. She not said, you didn't tell me you're married. How can you want to sleep with me because you're married? And I said, oh baby, I don't sleep with just women, I sleep with men too. She was so stuck. She just sat there like
Eurotrip was a fun watch.
They can't make movies like that anymore because of the sensitive nature of today's world and how everything becomes political.
So imagine they make what's the name of this movie? Okay, Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, there's this movie that he did.
You don't make it.
One of the movies that brought him out. Yeah,
Van Wilder.
See, they can never make a Van Wilder again. They can't.
Van Wilder and American Pie kind of
they
movies.
Cannot make. See, I'm very sure of a Van Wilder. You cannot make a Van Wilder now, mostly with that dog. That.
Oh God. Still talking movies. We have a couple of messages right now. As Ify Logan is saying, hi guys. If you say John Wick is mindless violence, I tend to agree in a way. And also Denzel's The Equalizer isn't mindless enough, but some of the violence is unnecessary. Alright, okay, I will see a message here. Good evening, guys. Happy new month. This is Eric. It's a bit late, but then happy 10 years anniversary to Popcorn and Reels.
Thank you.
No. Happy 10 years anniversary to Popcorn and Reels on
radio. Yeah.
Popcorn and Reels actually started back in 2013 on BBM, far before now. Yes. And he said, I couldn't message you guys that day, but I'm always listening. Thank you very much. Some movies I've seen lately, Challengers, Substance, Henry Danger, Beetlejuice, Anora, Kind of Pregnant. I also recently watched Fault in Our Stars. Really good movie. We agree with you. It felt a lot like the movie 5 Feet Apart.
Well, 5 Feet Apart. 5 Feet Apart was also a very good romantic movie.
Do
you know, I actually wrote a poem after watching 5 Feet Apart.
He said the movie is after 5.
I'm telling you, after 5 Feet Apart, I wrote a poem, and the title of the poem is 5 Feet Apart. It's actually 5 Feet Apart was a good one.
He said, finally, I just started The Day of the Jackal. That movie is too good.
Yes,
I agree with you, but it's a series.
It's a series. Please, guys,
don't do this. We've been telling you this for 10 years.
Don't do this to us.
You cannot be calling series movies.
I'm
tired of saying that thing. I'll be talking to people like you see people that you in.
I love that movie.
That sounds smart.
I love that movie.
Like,
what's the name?
I just watched that movie, Game of Thrones. Oh, I just be looking at like, oh God, now so you move like this, like I don't know. I know that I tell you like you have to know, you have to differentiate what a series, a TV show is from a movie.
I beg, help us to help you.
Please.
Yeah, it's like watching cinema dub. No.
And if you look comes back to say, accidentally watch Fast and Furious again, how did they tell you use accident and watch something like that?
You see, now boredom 9 they cause this thing. If you look and I've told you, cure your boredom, start solo leveling, but you will not.
He said, and something came to mind that the franchise is too fake and unnecessary. It shouldn't have passed the 5th part.
Oh, it's not that you're coming to realize it.
Now you realize.
You see, boredom is a leveler.
It's too late, my brother. if you're realizing they went 10 when they've already in 10.
My brother.
I'm sorry, it's too late.
You're late.
You're remembering too late.
You're late.
Okay, so still talking about movies right now. A Crazy Rich Asians TV show. A Crazy Rich Asian TV series is in the works at Max. They didn't say a Crazy Rich Asians movie because there's already a movie.
So it's a TV series. You see example, Abi? Okay.
Exactly. Now, moving on to some more cinematic movie gist. A movie theater ceiling collapsed in Washington during the showing of Captain America Brave New World. Now, the headline said, no casualties or injuries reported with only 2 people in attendance. Now, it sounds like a shade.
Yeah, it is.
Like that the movie is so bad, there's only 2 people that went to see it.
And they know who.
Nothing happened. And I said, wow, Captain America Brave New World constantly saving life with bad reviews. Like,
well, that's it. So if it was a bad review.
If the movie was great, it would have been, the cinema would have been packed and
people would have
been injured or worse, dead.
Or maybe the timing they came for was an odd hour and there was not enough persons.
See,
in
for
cinema.
action movies, yeah, actually, odd hours
An
exist.
MCU movie.
Yeah, odd hours exist. Odd hours exist,
Yes.
except for the day of release. So for the day of release, but they normally release these movies in the afternoon stroke evening, yeah. But every other weekday, when the movies are showing like early hours of the morning, 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock
Yeah.
or 2 o'clock, the halls are not normally packed.
Yeah. It happens.
So those are odd hours. So it might have been an odd hour
hour.
show.
For 8C, this is the third week for a Captain America movie. I
Yes,
don't think
we know that it's bad.
I don't think you people understand.
No, we know that it's bad, but it might just be an odd hour. What would have been a better song was if they had
Nobody.
If I say those people wound, if I be say only two come, they still wound.
Moving on to some more. Yes, just before we go for this night is the Oscars. So if you have a movie you're written for,
Of course, today is the day my baby girl, Cynthia Erivo, becomes an EGOT winner. And I think she deserves it. They should just give her that award so she can finally.
Something came to mind now.
they should just give her because she deserves it.
Something
No,
came,
yes, she does. She
something
deserves
something
it.
came to
and
mind
she did
now,
well in
and if I
Wicked.
say it,
You
it will now
think-
be as if I'm a bad, like
Wicked.
I'm bad belly.
Mhm.
But like because so I don't know, but let me not say it. It's actually
It's
something
good.
bad. No,
Don't even
it's
say
actually
it.
bad. It's actually bad.
Uh-huh.
Let's just move on.
So what's wrong?
I was just thinking that somebody would collapse on the floors of the Oscars, but let's go.
You were thinking, or you had a vision, a revision. We just start
It just passed
finding
through
and
my
casting.
mind. It just passed through my mind between Ariana Grande or her.
It won't happen. Oh my God, this was how something
Yeah,
passed
so-
through my
so-
mind last week too.
Why
and it
things they
happened.
pass through in her mind? They don't they just enter, they'll just pass through.
Okay,
It
so-
passed through. It
And
did not
went to
linger.
where?
It's bad thoughts.
It
Let's
happens.
move on.
It will just pass through.
Last week and last 2 weeks.
Are you people drags?
I did studio with
Guy,
Solomon.
you come up for here.
And there was a story of a plane crash, and we're trying to edit the sound for the news. And I was just there. Somehow I just got lost. And then I turned to Solomon and I said, "This is not the last for the week. There's going to be another plane crash." The next day there was another one. Sure, that evening there was one. Then
Wow.
later in the week there was another one.
Pass
I
I've
don't
got-
know.
too.
No, it's not.
Open your church.
It's not just that. It's not just that. A lot of things pass through. Pass through this door now.
No, it happens.
Your own was past my own. Anyways, let's go on with more J's.
Francis Ford Coppola has responded to being nominated for Worst Director and Screenplay and Picture for Megalopolis at the Razzies.
He deserves to win it.
Where do they do such a nomination?
They do Razzies.
They do the
now.
Razzies now.
Razzies happen a night. It happens Saturday night
Then before the Oscars.
Before Oscars.
Is this like official?
Yes.
Official, yes. And
Ali Berry
sometimes
won. I think Ali Berry is one of the only actors that,
that won a Razzie
Like one Razzie, one Oscar. Like
for the same movie.
Wait, so there are categories like worst director,
Yes,
worst actor,
yes.
worst actor, worst movie, worst.
The way you have best kiss, you have worst kiss. The way you have best motion picture, you have worst motion picture, worst
Why
sound,
don't you
worst
see these
costume.
things to watch? I want to.
He did now.
You
You
did. Just
There's
type
only
it.
the Oscars that they see. I never see the
My
real
brother, you
ones.
know the-
all these people they roll with us, but they know they've not.
You are a
learned
keypad
anything.
warrior, but you don't use your keypad properly.
Anyway, Francis Ford Coppola said, so few things so few have the courage to go against the prevailing trends of contemporary movie making. In this wreck of a world today, where art is giving scores as if it were professional wrestling, I choose not to follow the godless rules laid down by an industry so terrified of risk that despite the enormous pool of young talent at its disposal, may not create pictures that will be relevant and alive. 15 years from now.
Oga, go and collect your Razzie. Shikena, leave this matter. And the worst part, you now use this guy that was in 365 million years. What was the name of that actor?
Adam Driver.
Yes, Adam Driver. After I finished his useless run with that Yeye movie, you now came and used him for Megan. You just solidified his run as a very any. It's not like he's not a good actor, but like the movies he has been acting recently, we are thinking his rent is due, and he does not have the money to pay.
Which movie? How many movie Adam Driver don't act that?
Megan, this one.
Mega Will and
We'll
waiting.
call this one at that
I'm trying to remember
365.
that Megalo.
That's the one that you watched and you were shouting that
Yes,
you have
yes,
not
yes.
watched.
Hey, both the director to the person who walk past. One time we locate you people.
Also, some more cinematic gist, but
Nothing dry, sha.
before then, let's take Ify Logan saying, Series alert! You guys need to check out The Hunting Party. Another good recommendation. Best series out there at the moment. The Hunting Party, Abi. How many
Okay.
episodes is in one season? How many season is it right now? Because if you just pass 2, I'm not going there.
It has 2
Old age
seasons,
is not
Abi.
allowing me to.
Wait, but see the thing again. Right now, man, I'm having this dilemma of having to start a series, yeah, and then you now hear that they've cancelled the season 2. That thing they always pay me. So let's know whether it's a new one and whether it's really good or before somebody will not start now, they will not cancel it.
He went on to say, "I'm beginning to enjoy the new Suits series." Oh, it has started already. Suits,
Yeah, it
hello,
has,
the one with this Arrow guy, Stephen Amell, in it. He said, "You guys should go check it out. It's as intense, as intriguing as the original Suits series." Ted, another Harvey Specter in the making. Only 2 episodes are out. And this person, hi guys. Okay, this is easy saying, but The Day of the Jackal was a classic movie. No,
There
there's
was
the
a movie.
1970s version. That's the movie that was now made into a series with Eddie Redmayne recently. That's the one he's talking about. I don't think he's talking about the 70s or no.
He's talking about the series. That's the one that's raining now.
Okay. Good evening, Focus on MC Bluetooth. Happy new month to you, channel 2. Do you know I don't have internet but through this Nigeria info and popcorn arrays, I begin to watch movies. Well done work, sir. And
Wow, thank you. Thank you. We have been
Quite
able to
motivational.
convert you. Wow.
yes.
I hope they are not animes though, but it's fine. Let's just
So on Tuesday, Daredevil Born Again will start streaming on Disney Plus, and right now, Daredevil season 2 has already begun filming, and it is said to be 8 episodes long. And now, I was happy when shows were cutting down from 24 episodes to 10 episodes.
Nice.
But now they are making it short every time. The Boys 8 episodes. Invincible 8
8
episodes.
episodes.
Everything now is becoming 8 episodes. Very soon to be 5.
No, it will be 6, then 4.
Very soon it will be 5.
No, they
I
will
mean, I
release it
understand- I
to 6,
understand.
then 4.
What you've always wanted.
I mean, yes, but at least some things with the sweet, like make it reach 10, we go understand. Like, okay, I respected the British Dracula that was 3 episodes.
See,
but
eh,
one episode
but was 1
like
hour.
1 hour, 30 minutes long or so. So it's crazy like
Now
that.
you go see completed and Dragon for the video, you would have ended
No,
it.
but that's no. See, if you have not watched that Dracula now,
He has not.
You should watch it.
You guys,
Premium
you guys
episode.
were going to send me link. No,
No,
don't
it's
deny
on
it.
Netflix.
We never said that.
It's on Netflix,
It's on
Baba.
Netflix, we never
You are
said-
using my kids' version, so you should be able to watch it.
Anyway, they said this season 1 is going to be 9 episodes, but season 2 is going to be 8 episodes. Now, who remembers the movie A Walk to Remember with Demi Moore and Shane West? The one
Yeah.
where she was a church girl that you don't remember that movie?
He hasn't watched it.
God, A Walk to Remember is one of the best romantic movies that. dropped
Talking
the
about
same
movies
period.
that you should check out. Check out 5 Feet Apart. Check out 5 Feet Apart.
I think I've seen it. Rings
With
Yeah.
Shelley, I think it was Shelley Woodley. that did 5
No,
Feet Apart?
it's not Shirley anything. It's Shirley Willis.
It was Shelley Woodley was in the Fault in Our Stars.
Fault in Our Stars, yes.
5
It's-
feet.
Apart,
Feet
it was
Apart.
that's a spouse this thing twins that did it.
Mm.
It's a romance movie.
Oh yes, I've seen it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, A Walk to Remember reboot is in the works right now, and we don't know if Mandy Moore will return and Shane West. Right now, The Beekeeper 2 is in the works. Why?
Don't worry, I want to see it. I beg. Go and
Well,
go back to
yeah,
Elliot, I
You
want-
just want to see Jason Statham come out and say,
Yes.
"My name is Jason Statham.
I'm a big kid.
I'm the Beekeeper."
I want to see it.
What do you do for a living?
I keep
I
bees.
keep bees.
And somehow I expected him to have fallen in love with the woman's daughter. But
No.
he just did
No.
not.
If that had happened, that would have been Anna or Guy or
No,
Guy.
Seth, like
Because he's kind of lonely. I mean,
he's not. He's not.
He's not
let me
lonely.
not
though.
say
Jason
collect.
Statham.
Let me. He just did a fine way go key.
He doesn't fall in love.
He doesn't fall in
He
love.
keep bees.
And so Crank is mindless violence.
Crank is
Is mindless violence. Have you watched Crank?
No.
It is one of Jason Statham's worst movies
No,
ever.
Crank is not worse.
He's-
Crank 2, but
he's-
Crank,
yeah, Crank
there's no
2.
movie like Crank. Before Crank, there's no
There was no movie like
Crank.
that. So
Ah,
yeah, but Crank 2 was stupid.
Crank
Crank
2
2
was
was
trash.
stupid.
It was Crank 2 that had the late Chester Bennett in Linkin Park
Yeah.
in it.
Chester, yeah.
Anyway, Zendaya has been cast as Shrek's daughter in Shrek 5.
I love it.
Why?
I love it. What is why? I don't
Now when they
understand.
watch Shrek, you know I've always said it, I'm not a Shrek fan.
Yes,
man.
I'm not a fan too, but I will still watch it. And of course, then there. I mean, did you even see the stinger? I mean, and man, not call that stinger.
The teaser.
The teaser. Ah, God.
Shrek looks older.
Oh, of course, you don't age now.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying now. You know, a lot of people were complaining about the anime, like they said he was repolished and everything. I said, no, Shrek is older. His daughter is now like a teenage person.
Yeah.
So
I know be woman be one arrest now. All
You are there complaining. No be Invincible way this guy. You know, at the end of Invincible, the last episode in this new season, and they showed that guy that has that mind stuff when he arranged the other Invincibles from different universes. Yeah, someone now posted what was in the comic. Yeah, and said that the animators are lazy.
Oh.
That they over-polished this one. And people are not asking, do you know how many times they have to re-sketch in order to animate? So you think that they will now be putting too many fine details into print every 100 times that they have to sketch? They will look for easier ways to do it so that they'll get the work done. So it shouldn't be an issue. But they know 1 year old, they drag the thing back left.
The whole animation stuff is really hard. I think I saw a very short, will I say behind the scenes?
Yeah, and the animation and anime industry is actually suffering from underpayment. So the artists are actually complaining that for the work that they do, they are really underpaid and they work longer hours than normal filmmakers.
Yes.
So it's a crazy world out there. It's really
even producing it is double. I heard. I don't know if it's true that they need to draw every character and
Okay, if you look at this asking which British Dracula una they talk about again, I beg, make una give me the gist. What was it? When was it made? And where can I find it? Well, you can find it on Netflix. Just type Dracula. It's just 3 episodes. It's a fantastic watch.
Yes, it was released back in 2020. It's on Netflix. 1 season straight, 3 episodes. No, it's 92% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it is loved by everybody, both critics and fans alike. Okay.
You'll be shocked.
If you don't like another, you will join the remaining 8% now.
Now you know. So, as the Oscars is going on right now, there were some things about the Oscars that dropped in the news, and it shows how lazy a lot of people have become in recent time. Now, 4 anonymous Oscar voters said they all didn't watch Dune Part 2 and abstained from ranking it in their Best Picture ballots. The same thing, 2 anonymous Oscar voters said they didn't vote for Ralph Fiennes because they thought he had won before. They didn't vote for Best Actor. Like, how lazy can you be to not research? Internet is just there. Did Ralph Fiennes win for his movie?
Now you see this thing that you just said here. For the second one now, that is where laziness is at its peak, yeah. But for the first, yeah, I can understand that I might not have had the time to have watched.
It's your job.
What is your job?
It's your job. You are supposed to watch these movies
so that you can then rate them. Yeah.
And you're saying
it's a lot of work though, because
now your work. If you know what you want, come out.
You come out now. It's an academy. That's why you are there. There are rules to it.
And this second one is just very useless, because how can you say, because if you are deserving of something, right? You are the best among your peers 10 times. You should be given that award 10 times. Not because Owen don't win before. It doesn't make any sense.
But,
so the reason why I'm shouting Emembolu, yeah, when I was in secondary school, there was this guy from GSS1 down to SS3. When they do speech and prize giving day, we are the ones who are echoing his name. Best in maths, everybody will shout Emembolu. Best in English, Emembolu. They gave him all the award. You understand? Because he was the best. We could not quarrel with him. We did not know book like him. You understand?
Because they say the 2 Oscars will say they both believe he won an Oscar for Schindler's List, which he didn't. His performance was so grand, but he didn't win back in '93.
Focus. I totally understand you from this point.
Ipenamo.
Yes, but I need to say something.
Ralph Fiennes is a generational actor.
Okay, wait.
That's Voldemort we're talking about.
The guy that played Voldemort.
Do you know who Voldemort is?
He was great.
The one whose name should not be mentioned.
I know.
He who must not be named.
We know.
They will cut off his nose.
But even you, MC Bluetooth, sometimes we do all these game shows on radio where maybe we're doing giveaway, and maybe this particular person is always winning. We do have that thing where we say.
So for giveaway, we have rules
now. Wait now. Well, sometimes those ones you do on a daily basis where you don't have to say, if you win yesterday, you will win today. And then this person keeps participating, and he's obviously.
Well, I don't have that type on my social.
So sometimes you just like, you know what? You who sent from Cuba, you don't win before now. I know, so you good. No more give this person. I've never. They were wrong before to have done that, especially with the Oscars.
Confess your sins on radio.
I just feel. But even though you talk saying no win, but if truly we don't win,
He hasn't won. That's the
He
thing.
never win.
You know that this was what some people also thought about. What's the name of this guy that acted that they later gave for Revenant, that they later gave an Oscar to
Leonardo DiCaprio.
People actually thought. No, there was a time that they were thinking
he was nominated.
he's supposed to have.
Yes, he's nominated a lot of times, but he never won. And everybody just felt he was going to win for The Wolf of Wall Street in 2013, and he didn't win.
So that one pay me personally. I would have, if I had caught any Academy person.
No, but that's the thing. The person who won in 2013 was also deserving.
Was also well deserved.
Martin McConaughey in Dallas Buyers Club
Was
that played
fantastic.
the AIDS patient that lost weight Abba. He and Jared Leto won back-to-back actor and supporting actor. So if they are deserving of it, give it to them. Not say because I ain't that win before. Me and another person cock when they mad.
I want to try rest and then we'll continue.
Wow, this one they came out to join. Wow, because of his that thing that you are doing already, I'll report you to your PM.
No problem. I'm really hoping that Cynthia Erivo will win something.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Something, please.
Just something, Abi. If they give him a shy cup, go.
She should win something because I mean it's been a long time.
They give her. Oh, thank
She
you.
has
for
been
coming.
winning now. She won BAFTA. She won SAG. She won.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
She
getting
won
this,
Golden Globe.
getting to complete the
She even won hand glove.
status.
Hand glove. They'll give her
She
hand
has
glove.
been. I mean, we've all been dying. Like
No, I don't follow
brother,
now.
no.
calm down.
Now only you.
after Jennifer Hudson, we were like, okay, the next female that should get an EGOT should be Cynthia Erivo, and I feel she did, even though yes, you guys don't like it, she did well in Wicked. She deserves it.
It's not like we don't like Wicked, but the hype, nah,
Okay,
it's not
let's
just
move
follow like that.
On to some more cinematic movie gist. X-Men 97 Season 2 will release in 2026. This adds to the list of Marvel products that
And they are shifting.
that will drop in 2026, and it's beginning to be a lot because as Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2 will also release in 2026, and now the animators are saying the goal is to release a new season every year. Now, Christopher Nolan was interested in directing a James Bond movie after doing Tenet back in 2020, but was told that he wouldn't get a say on decisions of the film's final cut. Why?
No, that's no.
And
Even
then
me
he
self,
went
I'll come
on. He went on to direct Oppenheimer instead, which gave Cillian Murphy his first Oscar after working with Christopher Nolan for over 20 years. So, why?
So
Anyway.
so I think there are directors who are big enough that can decide to step away from such draconian rules that they will set. You understand? So I think it's actually good that he did step away.
Yes.
And see he did a better project, which I'll call a better project, and that actually won him awards. So yeah.
So a Punisher special is in the works at Marvel Studios, and John Bernthal will return. Now, John Bernthal will also be co-writing the Punisher special for Marvel Studios, and it will have Reynaldo Marcus Green, who directed King Richard, he's set to direct, and it is described as a shotgun blast of a story, but also has all the pathos and emotion. Now, this next news, as Colin Farrell says, he's conflicted on doing Penguin Season 2.
Colin Farrell, I know your house. I know where you live. I know your family members. You resolve that conflict immediately. Don't play with my emotions.
It's better he just decides not.
I think he's already slated to appear in 2 movies. I mean, Batman 2 and another project again as the Penguin, and still having to do the Penguin Season 2. Maybe
it's too much for him.
Right, don't they enter? Which one you say the suit? Which suit?
Do you know how many tons of
thing is
makeup
heavy.
he has to sit
That thing
under?
is heavy. That thing is heavy.
What?
That thing is heavy. It's
Then with the
stress.
voice, the walk,
Oh, no, that
Haba.
walk
You know,
on, I know say
Haba.
very stressful.
See,
Right.
but this is the thing, yeah. Colin Farrell is a very fantastic.
That's also another generation actor.
That guy is good.
He said, "I would hate to just because of a quote, just because of a quote and unquote success, but to go again and to go again for it to be a diluted version of what people seem to feel it is. I'm in no rush. I have no deep desire to do it."
Okay, so he's saying that they shouldn't rush the projects on him. I would understand that, but see, if Colin Farrell say he no do again, that project will die.
I don't know if I want to see the season 2 of that.
I want to
stuff.
see the season 2.
After he killed that boy, I stood in front of my.
But that's the thing.
I was like,
That is the
The Penguin
Penguin.
show, the Penguin show successfully made what's it called? us rooting for a villain and forgetting he's a villain.
Yeah.
The Penguin is a villain, but because
but
of
the
how
way the story was evolving,
because
they hate him.
I be villain, man. I go kill your favorite character.
That boy stood by him.
Yes.
He had the opportunity to leave and he stayed with you. He saved you so many times.
Exactly.
The boy
Now why they
was
know
perfect
Now why?
spicy.
Now why?
Now why
Now
they
why
know they
people
help
know they
person?
help people be this?
Kai. You know, I don't remember the animations and stuff. I was like, I bet this boy appear in all those cartoons.
No, so
Victor's an original
he's an
character for the
original
show.
character for the show.
Ooh.
Yes.
So
Why?
that is why the
Why?
emotion. See,
Now
that is
why?
why. That, oh God, guy.
Don't talk that now, why?
Now why you know
Now
the
why?
rest But
Like,
see,
and he killed him in the most unruly way possible. Why would you just choke him to death from nowhere?
hey, not
See,
from nowhere.
See,
Tell
not
am.
from nowhere. See,
At the very point when he was excited,
There
oh my
was
God,
some-
I'm so happy we made it.
there was some-
He
there was
said that
something he said. There was something he
Pani
said.
bro,
There was something he said about
I was even thinking
they
maybe it
will
was a
always
joke.
they will use your see in don't when they grow too much attachment to the boy, and he was already said it now
He
like
said
it was
it, yeah.
family. And he knows say they go use if he
They
gets too
will use
attached to
him,
Victor,
yeah.
they go use them.
The moment the boy just said, "Oh, we are family,"
Family,
now everybody
oh, like
Ah.
you just die.
And so I was hoping that okay, maybe halfway we can't leave him. Like I don't know, is he mad?
He's not mad.
He's a villain.
He's a villain.
He's a psycho. This was somebody that killed both his brothers.
Both brothers.
Just so he could be with
His
the only
mother-
favorite of
I
his
don't
mom.
understand.
Get, he's a villain.
And then what was his attachment with his mother?
And see the crazy thing, even when they unveiled the fact that he killed his brothers just so he would be his mom's favorite, the story was, oh, so this is what he did. Like he was still a lot of people still romanticize the idea.
What, not me.
I said a
What?
lot of people. You are you
No,
might,
no,
you
I'm
might
not
be
sure
the
that a lot of
8%.
anybody did anything.
Well, but see, also Coddlepot is
I
a
hated him
villain.
that moment.
He's a
You kill
villain.
your two brothers. Just like, and you don't even want to be the only child.
Let's not forget the mother knew.
You would have allowed the guy to take him away. You guys suggested, okay, should I take him and turn him into like a would I say drug lord or something? Or I should just
No,
end him?
they wanted to kill him.
Yes, that was the guy gave the mother two
Two options actually,
Yes.
yeah.
So
Because they knew that this guy was a psycho from small.
okay,
And
so,
then she just used it, just like he don't be evil.
yes,
Just Kukuma just they use
yes,
them.
since I don't get anybody again
Yeah,
after all.
just they use them.
I think that was what caused her when
Dementia.
God, that woman went through a lot.
She went through a lot too.
Okay, DC, still talking about the Penguin right now in the DC world. DC has set a goal to release 7 projects a year. They will have 2 live action films, 1 animated film, 2 live action shows, 2 animated shows, and there is a plan set for the next 6 years. I think it's a lot.
It's a lot
too
too
much.
I think it is too much on their
He
plate.
should just
Maybe
he
just
should just
start
double
one,
he
one,
should
one.
just build them.
So see
Even
the
as
thing,
money go come, you go risk am.
DC we would never DC cannot go wrong in animation.
Yes.
They have never
They
gone
have
wrong
never
in
gone wrong
animation.
in anima- But
But
now
you
they are
see
saying
movies.
1 animated film and 2 animated series.
I think this will be too much for
I
them
think
to
it'll be too
handle.
much.
though.
Take me too much. Because Marvel right now, Marvel 2026 slate, they have X-Men 97 season 2 dropping. They have Daredevil Born Again season 2. They have Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man season 2. They have Punisher special presentation. Then they have Avengers Doomsday. They have Spider-Man 4 and then Vision Quest. That is also too much. More that they calm down.
Well-
And now finally on our not finally. James Gunn has confirmed like 18 Titans movies in the works. Yes, and then the highest paid actors for 2024 at number 10 we have Will Smith with 26 million. At number 9 we have Adam Sandler with 26 million.
Whether you laugh or not, Adam Sandler
He's cashing out,
he's
and,
cashing out.
he's bringing his friends along.
Yeah.
Now waiting, that's what forever make me respect. Adam
Well, you
Sandler
don't do
because-
that, but move on.
At number 8 we have Nicole Kidman with 31 million. At number 7 we have George Clooney with 31 million. And his best friend Brad Pitt at number 6 with 32 million because both of them starred in
What's
Wolves.
money reducing? Why is that increasing?
And at number 5 we have Hugh Jackman with 50 million. I mean, after he appeared in, Deadpool and Wolverine. At number 4 we have Jerry Seinfeld with 60 million. At number 3, guess who? Kevin Hart comes in with 81 million. At number 2, Ryan Reynolds
Deadpool
with 85 million. And at number 1, of course, is your guy, you know now. Dwayne The Rock Johnson comes in with 88 million.
What you don't do recently? Where the one
Moana.
paid him that much?
It's not just one, like
So this is actors, but if you notice this list, most of these actors are also producers.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's
From Ryan Reynolds, Dwayne the Rock Johnson, Kevin Hart. So they are adding that bank to their money. So yeah.
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
Happy
So
for Kevin Hart though.
exactly, Kevin Hart. He don't try. He don't try. Exactly. Okay, so quickly let's just take what's in the box office.
Can we do that in less than 2 minutes?
Yes, of course not. Sharp. It's not. That will not be a problem at all. Okay, straight up to the box office at number 10. We have this Mobile Suit Gundam. The beginning.
I don't like Gundam.
At number 10,
I don't know why.
At number 9, last week, number 10, we have One of Them Days with Caesar and Kiki Palmer. At number 8, last week, number 9, we have The Unbreakable Boy. At number 7, last week's number 6, we have the Slasher Hat Eyes. At number 6, last week's number 8, so it jumped from 8 back to 6 is Do You Do My Brother, Mufasa the Lion King. At number 5, last week's number 4, we have The Animated Dog Man. At number 4, last week's number 3, we have Paddington in Peru. At number 3, last week's number 2, we have The Monkey. New in the box office, Woody Harrelson movie called Last Breath at number 2. And still maintaining his spot at number 1, we have Captain America Brave New World.
But here's the crazy thing. A lot of people are now, like, I think part of the promotions now, they are now releasing a lot of action sequences and clips from the movie. I think they are trying to bait people into going to the cinemas to go see it. But for me, I will not still watch the trailer and I'll wait for it to come out in HD.
Which one?
What's the name? Captain America Brave New World.
Oh, okay. Meanwhile, if you've not seen Mufasa, Lord, you need to see it.
Is it
Because of your brother.
Is it that good?
But
brother.
it's so okay. So it's not that great.
But
yes,
your brother.
But first off,
Okay, that's to tell you. You cannot sing that song.
Because of his brother.
what I can.
You
Your
cannot.
brother.
I don't have
I'll
a
tell you the
brother.
The
reason.
market.
Okay.
Politics of our nation.
See, do you know Mufasa is in front of me like
I
but
swear,
can't
I
just
never feel judged.
I don't know why.
I
don't just know why.
Fingertips.
I don't just know why I can't just bring myself to watch it. Omar, Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle. Lord. Okay, guys, and we are back, but we are in the last lap of the show, and we'll be rounding up very soon.
Exactly. If you have movie recommendations, you should start dropping them now for those people who want to catch them. As Ify Logan has already given us the Haunting Party to check out, and I'm saying you cannot sing something my brother.
Why?
Where your brother?
Wow, that's a very.
It's
dark
not.
humor.
It's not dark anything. It's not dark
Okay,
anything.
so explain where is my brother?
Where your brother?
So because I don't have a brother.
Do you have a brother?
Wow.
See me now. You don't take me as your brother.
Oshe Two-Face, take me as your brother.
And then you say to my face, what did you say about my brother? That's not the story, that's my brother. You stay away from my brother, cause I say so.
Like say you know code this thing since.
Brother.
This fowl was trying to bait you to actually sing it on the show.
It's not about that, it just hurts me. I take you guys as my brother.
So why did you sing it? Because we are trying to bait you to sing it.
It's fine. Because I mean you just wow, it's so emotional.
So there was a clip I saw on Instagram, yeah. One guy has 2 dogs. So he now put them in front to watch the Mufasa Lion King. He now put wig on the 2 dogs.
Wait, we have some messages from Yaro here. We're not taking them. And also, okay, let's quickly take all these messages. If you look at saying, okay, no, let's go up first. He said, I'm hearing a lot of buzz about this Emilia Perez movie. But we're not watching. Please, how good is it? Let me go and check it out since my girl Zoe Saldana did there. My girl too did there. But no, please. I not go blame Colin Farrell. Too much work goes into making the Penguin, but make them end down for season 2 because of Colin. And he said, LOL, if you like, pay me to watch Mufasa, I no go watch him. Unless it's in dollars. My body and soul no agree allow me watch Mufasa.
Okay, so the thing is that they put in this twist that somehow made it nice. So and it explains a lot with the whole Mufasa thing. What's the only annoying thing? Yes, and Scar. The way they twisted it to bring out that name Scar was just
no work at all.
Yes, because I was waiting. His name is Taka. So I'm like, where did Scar they come out from?
Now because of the injury now.
After the injury, his Mufasa now said, "I forgive you," but there was a betrayal somewhere. I said, "I forgive you, but I'll never speak of your name again.
Eh.
Mina said, if you won't say my name, Saka, then you can call me
Miss
Scar.
Car.
Are you mad? Is your great grandfather mad? Which one is? First of all, you got lost from your family. If you got, I don't understand. Your village people they follow you, Mufasa. You can't go another family. They still go push you for there again. Then you still go finally go. Ah, God of mercy.
Yeah, now village people they really pursue.
But if you calm down, you will enjoy them. I did.
I don't want to. Calm
George
down.
from Kuba saying, Bye Bye is the song I like in that Mufasa, not the brother trash.
Well, Baba was
And then-
nice.
And then, okay, this person, no name, said, okay, Eric, he said, one movie I'd recommend this week is Little Italy. It's not a new movie, but it's a great watch.
Focus, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
This Mufasa, which people, the people that did this,
Mm.
are they different from those persons that did the animated Lion King?
Yes, of
Yes,
course. Now,
they're
the animated
totally
like it was
different.
in 93, that came out in 94. And this one, now it's still under the Disney umbrella, but it's different. Barry Jenkins, that directed Moonlight, directed this one.
Wait,
Because they were struggling to not do so. This song, Hakuna Matata.
Yeah.
So there was this joke between Pumbaa and
Timon.
Timon. Yeah, they were like, Hakuna Mufasa, and then nearly then Pumbaa said, "Oh, don't say that because of
Copyright.
thank you." I'm like, I maybe the same people do this one and they do this one.
No.
Like, oh, I love the fact that they cracked the joke in the movie.
Yeah,
It's
but
fine.
then they distorted the timeline with that
Indeed.
joke. Yes, now because that joke is way before
Yes.
Hakuna Matata.
Also, actually, the way they did it, it was more of a story that they were trying to remember what happened. They were trying to remember what happened.
Oh, this is after the movie has
yes.
ended.
So the way no, not after. The way the story started was Beyonce's daughter, Blue Ivy, like she didn't have her name. So she was the Simba's daughter. I was like,
Oh, okay. So she was not like, oh, tell us a story.
Yes.
Oh,
So they now started
okay.
the whole story.
Oh, I
thing.
thought it was while they were.
No.
Kiki Kaka. Therefore, don't spoil her.
Haruna from Piakasa is saying, Piakasa Airport Road is saying, please, when is Ruthless coming out? Be specific. Is it the Tyler Perry's Ruthless of 2020 or the Ruthless movie of 2023?
So you have to be specific because if it's Tyler Perry's own down consign
No,
you.
no, business. So we see some message from Yaro on our YouTube, and I don't know if you can read it. Can you read it?
Okay, he said. Let me push this back. Sorry, your ears. Okay, Yaro here says. Let's start from the beginning. Hi guys, says good evening guys. Happy new month. Bluetooth focus. I'm very happy it's Sunday. I'm watching you guys live from Katankwe. That's what he says.
Well done.
Happy anniversary to Popcorn and Reels. That's from Alpha Hagai. Then Liaro says, I'll be honest, I hate the loss of 24 episode series. I am managing these 8 episodes and they will most likely go down to 6. He continues to say, Fire Force season 3 is coming in March. Yeah, that's something we are looking forward to. Is an anime, Fire Force. Then he goes on to say, Sidekick, I don't agree with you. If you work and do a better job than your peers in any time, better than your peers in any team, worthy, give them their flowers. He goes on to say, just notice that the penguin is a. He said, wait, are you just noticing that the penguin is a villain? That's what he says, and he says Mufasa is a great watch. That's what El Yaro says.
Thank you, Yaro, and your other points about.
No, he's talking about the idea of we're talking about giving somebody their flowers in terms of the Oscars, and you gave the idea, you gave the analogy.
Oh
of,
yeah.
So he was talking about your analogy. That's what he was talking.
And then I've been online trying to find updates, for this whole Oscars thing, and God.
Don't worry, it's by midnight. It's not now. You won't.
Oh,
it's
it's
by midnight.
not now.
No, it's by
Because
midnight.
I'm saying something. One anonymous Oscar voter reveals why they didn't vote for Cynthia Erivo to win Best Actress.
Why
Right.
they say she
Cynthia Erivo
was.
was actually too old for Wicked. Yes, the Elphaba character was supposed to be like 18, 19, but I mean, is it the first time? After all, this guy that did a Benjamin Button movie, you see win too.
Benjamin Button, no, Brad Pitt played an older Benjamin Button all the way
Yes.
to he was young, and CG was used in the process.
I mean, they.
So that
also
was different.
used
Now, no, they
CG now.
didn't. They didn't for.
In Cynthia, no, they did. Have you
They
seen
did,
their?
they did, but it wasn't that. It was still very obvious that
Okay.
that
Because
in
her
terms of
EFS
age.
first was full CG because she has a lot of piercing, so they had to really.
Such
CGI
a
I'm
put
telling you.
potite,
Patch her ear. Wahala
It's
for
not now, I'm
patching.
telling you.
Anyway, guys, we are looking at the time and it's almost time for us to say our goodbyes.
Oh yeah, he's saying Tyler Perry's ruthless. You guys don't talk about over still Tyler Perry.
It's Tyler
Oh
Perry,
my
man.
God, guys! Over season
Oh,
4.
this guy don't betray us.
Over season 4 is out. I think so. You should. I think I stopped in season 3, so I just got season 4. Although season 3 was kind of stupid at some points. Yes,
The part where
well.
people saying you don't betray us.
I don't give it now. Yes. So I want to see what I want to see what you have.
But seriously, like you actually went to watch a Tyler Perry movie.
So that was born.
It's a
out
series,
of-
sir.
It's a series.
Yes, it's a series. It was born out of pressure from
Who?
Doctor.
But Shane, you were saying,
God.
wait,
Don't
but
guys
see
have
this,
to
but
get
see
me
the very crazy
down.
thing. On this foul status, he wrote that one thing I'm sure of that nobody can ever do is influence me, peer pressure.
Okay,
Now,
so,
now she influenced me now.
They don't even influence you to
For better team now,
oh,
not
God.
Tyler
I
Perry.
posted that for something else, not movies. And you guys influence me every time I come to this show with a list to take.
And
movie
I've not influenced you
recommendations.
enough to start anime.
Anime.
So
My brother, that
no,
influence
no,
is a
that
problem.
anime only. Let me answer you. You're crowding me. You're pressuring me too much.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
God. Just give me space. I'm going to ease into it.
Nah, so
Yeah.
anyway, guys, so talking about animes that will be bossing our screens very soon. Demon Slayer: The Infinite Castle arc is starting in this year. We are sure to have the movie, but of course, if it comes out this year, it will be a problem. We might not get to see it in next year. That's the problem with Africa. But then again, My Hero Academia, the movie 4 is out, which is titled You Are Next. Is a fantastic watch. Like after All Might has lost his powers, somebody has now gone to wear his face, and he's now saying he's the next All Might. But instead of calling himself All Might, he's calling himself like the dark version of All Might. Is a fantastic watch. You should go see it. If you like breathe 10 times. My Hero Academia still remains a fantastic watch.
Please
So-
send me the Netflix link if there's a link.
My Hero Academia, okay, is it on
Not that
Netflix?
one. The
Emilia Perez.
oh God,
The
I don't
what?
want to watch it.
The what?
Dracula.
The Dracula thing.
Yeah, it's on
yes.
Netflix now.
Okay.
Just type Dracula.
I'll check if I.
It's
Let
on
me
Netflix.
check now.
It's,
Let me
it's,
go
it's,
to-
it's
Let me go to Netflix. Kids.
YouTube for kids. Okay, guys. Movie recommendations.
Movie recommendation. I've not been able to see a lot of things, old age and all that. But yeah, if you're looking for mindless action, like we said, you can catch Josh Hartnett's Fight or Flight, and Flight Risk also, the Mel Gibson movie with.
Oh my God.
Mm,
What do you have to say about it?
it just like.
He just did, but I love the fact that what's his name again?
Mark Wahlberg.
Thank you.
Played
I
the
love the fact
villain.
that he was not the good guy. He's always the good guy trying to rescue. I love the fact that he was the villain, man.
So one person that enjoyed him being a villain, was this Christmas movie about the guy that was in the airport working airport security.
Carry on.
Carry on, yeah. So the guy that played the
Jason
the-
Bateman.
yes,
He has played villain.
yes, villain plenty times, sure that-
yeah, but I enjoyed him as the villain in the Carry On. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Well, talking about somebody that is going to play an unusual role, you know that they are doing a remake of the Odyssey, yeah?
It's not necessarily a remake. It's just Christopher Nolan's version of the Odyssey
But Chilatu, you watch the Odyssey now.
with Mark Damon, the one with
It's
Amanda
been
Ashanti
long.
in it,
It's been really long, right?
that had Vanessa Williams in it.
Yes, it's the Odyssey. That before after the Odyssey story is now what segues into the story of Troy.
Okay, yeah.
Or no, Troy's story. The story of Troy is what segues into the Odyssey.
You probably say go.
Yeah, so it's like the whole fight that happened with Troy. That's the story
I
of
don't
Troy.
remember film I watched when I used to be small.
Are you
That film
serious?
Don't say. I know, sir.
So, but the movie Odyssey came out before the movie Troy. But then, if they are doing a movie that you say this is part 1, and then there's a prequel or there's like a sequel, yeah, Troy is the movie that happened. The story
I get it.
Yeah, it's
Jesus.
what happened before Odyssey. But yeah, fantastic. I really love Odyssey. The reason why I love the Odyssey, is because of how it happened.
Oh, I saw it. I've seen it.
So the Odyssey, while we were in secondary school, there was this guy, Ifo. We used to have this thing where if there's no social night, we all sit down, we gist ourselves movies. Ifo gisted us Odyssey, and he mimicked characters, their voice. Someone then brought the cassette for us to watch. And it was like we were watching what they gisted us. The guy did not miss any parts.
Wow.
Down to my eye, father, nobody has blinded me. That part. Everybody, when they read that part in my hostel, we were father, and he followed. We were like,
Wow.
what? Say gisting.
I think I remember with the 7-head serpent and
The
another
Hydra,
one.
yeah, the Hydra, yeah. Yeah, very, no.
Long
So I'm
one.
looking forward to this, actually.
And then remembering it now, yes, I saw the cinema though. I swear.
You saw the cinema of the Odyssey.
Yes, now
I
that one
must pay
watched.
you because because for you to watch cinema of the Odyssey.
Everything was black and white. At first, I said the quality that yes, I've never even.
No, but the quality then was good though.
That's what I'm telling you. So I saw the bad one, the black and white.
It's just that the video club in my area they suffer because there was a time we borrowed the cassette. Then when we now return it, you know this type of thing when you're watching something the cassette now squeeze inside. You now turn to Operation Condor. You now turn to surgeon.
Arranger.
You now cut the part out and now use sellotape. So specifically they watch up now, they'll call skip.
Anyway, this one directed by Christopher Nolan is going to be, it started already. We already have Matt Damon playing Odysseus. The movie also has Zendaya, Tom Holland, Elliot Page, Robert Pattinson, Anne Hathaway, John Bethel, Mia Goth, Charlize Theron, and more are loaded. Is going to be like see the list. John Leguizamo is in it, Lupita Nyong'o is in it, Corey Hawkins is in it, Hamish Patel is in it. Like it go mad. And this guy that played Asha in Spartacus is also going to be in Nick E.
Okay, guys, it's been fun and excitement all the way, and it's time for us to say our goodbyes. I'm thinking, which song should we end the show with?
Linkin Park.
No, don't do that. Please.
Today is what?
Let's
The
dedicate something to Cynthia Erivo for the Oscars. Please play Wicked, please. Please play Define Gravity. Just for once, I'm asking this.
Just for once, he's asking this. Just give him his Wicked.
Defy Gravity, Abi?
Yes, Define Gravity.
Is it define or defy?
Defying. Something has
Spell
changed.
defy.
Oh, Lord.
DEFYING.
Gravity, is holding you down.
Connection to internet.
Hey.
See am now, guys. See am now. No be me now.
Cynthia Erivo.
See am now. Connection to. So sorry, we can't take it.
Okay, hell no.
I'm serious now. See now.
See,
Connection
now,
to
no
internet now. No connect now. See now. What are you saying? See.
Wait, let me sign it with my login.
Uncle, we don't
It's
have
not
that time.
login.
No, when are they closed?
Bye bye. Guys, see you all next time. I beg. Bye bye.
Oh, you just. That one they play. Oh God. God, log yourself now. Probably play another thing. I'm just trying.